vote no and kill it.
A vote no does not kill it, it sends it back to the drawing board. Don't want to imply that it kills it.
Probably a matter of perspective, but I understand what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Any other discussion? Moving to a vote on the item, favoring opposed.
No.
Item carries with.
Roll call, Mayor, please.
We may have a roll call vote.
Thank you.
Okay, Mayor Parker.
Yes.
Mayor Parker votes yes. Councilmembers Brown.
No.
Brown votes no. Davis.
Yes.
Davis votes yes. Cohen.
Yes.
Cohen votes yes. Adams.
Yes.
Adams votes yes. Sullivan.
No.
Sullivan votes no. Wong is absent. Pennington.
Yes.
Pennington
Yes.
votes yes. Gonzalez.
Yes.
Gonzalez votes yes. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Rodriguez votes yes. Laster.
Yes.
Laster votes no. Green.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Sing it out.
Gotcha.
Is your mic on? Green.
Yes.
Green votes yes. Costello.
Yes.
Costello votes yes. Burks.
No.
Burks votes no. Noriega.
Yes.
Noriega votes yes. Bradford.
No.
Bradford votes no. And Christie.
No.
Christie votes no.
The item carries. I'm sorry. The item carries on a vote of 11 to 5.
Okay, item 46 is an ordinance.
Discussion. Favoring opposed. Item carries.
47 is an ordinance.
Discussion. Councilmember Sullivan.
As a district item, I jumped into this last week and started looking at it pretty hard and tagged it. Actually started working on it 2 weeks ago and tagged it last week so I could talk to the owners. This item I really want to talk to my colleagues about more so than the administration of the public. Whenever I read the RCA, it said that, this sounds really great, the owner has agreed to pay the city $106,000 some odd dollars in consideration upon this annexation. And I thought, well, that's good, but then I asked myself, what does it do for my council district? What does it do for the area which is around Federal and I-10, Federal and Market Street? It's probably the lowest income, most disenfranchised area in my council district, and maybe even in East Harris County. All rent houses, low income, I'll leave it at that. So the administration never communicated anything to me about what they were willing to do, no proactive communication whatsoever. Got no idea where the $106,000 goes, and had frankly, no hope of getting any of it for my council district. So I reached out through planning to Watco, who was the owner, and I asked them what they could do for my community. And council members, you can do this too. You can go to planning, you can go to an owner. You're not asking for anything to influence your vote, and I did not. I want to be clear about that. But I said I have a community that is low income. We've got a park that's decrepit, that's in the park system. We've got an elementary school that is all low income kids. They've fallen off the radar, fallen off the chart. And little did I know how willing Watco was to come forward and help this community. So Tim Holland, who's sitting out in the audience, had it in his heart to do this, not under pressure because of my questions. He actually went to the school, met with the principal. Their 30-minute meeting turned into 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Great chemistry. He found a lot of need in the school. They've agreed to adopt the school. They have some immediate financial contributions they're making to programs there at the school to help the kids. I just couldn't be more proud of what Tim Holland and Watco has done. But the real message here is what you can do as a council member going forward. Don't wait for the administration to tell you you ain't getting any of the $106,000. Just go after it, communicate with whoever's involved, and push for your council district and for everybody to benefit. So with that, I'm very excited about this. Not only have they adopted the school, they're going to have an annual golf tournament starting in the first quarter of 2013. That's just a couple of months from now. What a great deal. They're going to work on cleaning up industrial road of the dumping and the debris, which is an ongoing problem. It's hard for the city to keep up. So I just can't say enough good things about Tim Holland and Watco, and it took a couple of weeks to get here, but sir, thank you very much. It's well worth it.
I want to be clear to council that the money coming to the city is actually coming to the general fund of the city, that all the items described by the council member are things that the company is doing of their own volition. Councilmember Laster.
Thank you, Mayor. For the benefit of the public and some of us around the council table, could you potentially briefly speak to the issue of how and why and when an area might be disannexed by the city of Houston?
If you'll give me a moment to have Mr. Aiken come out and more properly address it. He's in the back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I just had a general question for the benefit of council and the public. We have an item before us, apparently a portion of some property in the city of Houston is being disannexed. Can you edify all of us as to how, why, and when properties might in the future be disannexed, and explain that to us?
Yeah, we look at each case on a case-by-case basis. In this case, the property is in the ship channel. It wanted to do some investment and had property adjacent to it that's out of the city right now. In order to run it as an integrated whole, we agreed to this. It turns out there were 3 separate tracts in this. Under state law, a tract that has improvements on it already cannot be disannexed. So only 2 of the 3 tracts have been disannexed. What we believe is in the long-term interest, and the deal that we have negotiated with the owner actually, in fact, will still have them pay as it becomes part of an industrial district, which you passed as a council that has to pay 72% of the ad valorem tax. But our commitment has always been to look on these on a case-by-case basis of what makes the most sense for the community at large and the city of Houston.
Thank you, Mr. Aiken. Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate the extra effort.
And Mr. Aiken, we negotiated an amount. We are in essence forgiving future tax revenue. We negotiated payment to the general fund.
Right.
There were no other requirements or restrictions.
No.
On
And
that.
the other decisions, Councilmember Sullivan said, were decisions made by the company themselves on how they felt they could best relate to the community for their own business.
Did not in any way predicate this vote. Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilmember Noriega. I'm sorry, Mr. Aiken.
There's been a little discussion going on, so I may have missed something. I apologize if I ask a question twice, but I'm still confused. Is this de-annexation only the industrial property, or is there a community attached to this?
It's only the industrial property.
Okay.
It's only very specific meets and downs on
And
these 2
it's
tracts.
we met about it, and I just wanted to make sure what I understood was correct, and
That's correct.
that's all I'm trying to figure out.
That's correct.
Thank you.
And it has no improvements on the land. I wouldn't be able to do it.
That's correct.
Councilmember Sullivan.
The other example of large dollars going once again to the general fund out of the district, and I asked for some consideration, was when the city sold 150 acres of land near Ellington Airport to Enterprise Pipelines. It was a $6 million deal that concluded, excuse me, the whole transaction only took about 2 months to do because Enterprise had an ambitious project that is generating about $150 million in investment that will throw off a lot of taxable revenue to the city going forward. I missed the boat on that one to ask the administration or the property owners, what could they do for us in that area? I asked Andy and asked the mayor Parker, to be specific, because it was a couple of years ago. You're getting $6 million out of my council district, but you're not giving me anything for it. So it's an ongoing battle, and I just remain vigilant all the way to the last day. Mayor, appreciate your comeback comments, how it goes to the general fund. I know that. Everybody in council knows that. It was just an opportunity for me to explain something very positive that came out of this that wasn't there on the surface, that I had to kind of dig in, and I know other council members will continue to do it going forward. Thank you.
Any further discussion on this item? Moving to a vote, favoring, opposed, item carries.
And 47A is an ordinance.
Discussion, favoring, opposed, item carries.
Okay, previously I announced that item 3 and 3A were not in, that I now have them. Item 3 is an ordinance. Just need a vote.
I'll give you a moment to find it. Item 3 and item 3A. Discussion. Moving to a vote, favoring, opposed, item carries.
Item 3A is there on the
Discussion.
name.
Discussion. Favoring, opposed, item carries.
Okay, that completes the items listed on the agenda.
Council members, there was a tag of an item previously by Councilmember Brown on item 35. Chair recognizes Councilmember Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to withdraw my tag and move on this hearing.
And 35 is an ordinance.
35 is an ordinance to set a hearing date of January 16th for a public hearing. Is there discussion? Moving to a vote, favoring, opposed, motion carries.
No.
Councilmember Brown voting no.